ban 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 ban.
Tom, 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 Tom.
Willkommen.
Willkommen. They're making a new Jurassic Park. Did you hear about that?
Who is?
They. It's not. It's going to be a whole new set of films with none of the old folks. No Chris Pratt. They brought in the writer of the original movie, apparently.
Well, like someone who did the screenplay.
Yeah,
Okay,
which is interesting.
that sounds kind of cool.
Maybe it'll be about dinosaurs this time.
No, I want it to be about fucking locusts. that movie.
Yeah, wow. I just want all the old and new Jurassic Park people to team up to fight locusts.
Oh god, it was so bad. It was so bad.
Isn't that everyone's dream come true? That's like the Avengers Endgame of Jurassic Park.
It's just, ugh. I know, like the first of those movies was all right.
Yeah, it was a fun kind of like, The Force Awakens for Jurassic Park, right?
And the what's it called? The mosasaur.
Oh yeah,
mosasaur. Bam! That was like
I enjoyed that.
Hooray!
Hooray!
But the rest of it was just fucking hot garbage. I can't remember what it was. Like I saw an advert for a film, and the actress who was like the love interest in that.
Oh, what? Bryce Dallas Howard.
Saw her, and I think she's one of the only people where I'm like, that character has jaded me for you. Where I was like, you should have been on trial.
Yeah.
You did not deserve a happy ending.
She is culpable in like mass corporate negligence.
Yeah. She got a lot of people killed, but she gets to have the happy kiss at the end, and everything is fine, and come back, and everyone's just conveniently forgotten about all of the terrible things you did.
Yeah.
And saw her the trailer was just like, you should be on trial.
So her and that character are now the same for you.
Same person.
Wow. I guess it doesn't help that I haven't seen her in a bunch of other stuff. The only other thing I immediately remember is she's in that Black Mirror episode where it was like, what if life was like Uber ratings?
Oh, okay. Oh, was that her?
Which was good. She was good in that. It was a good episode. Do you remember it?
I just remember when
everyone gives her like 1 star.
Community did it better.
Community did do it better, absolutely, and years before. But that's not her fault.
And shorter and funnier.
What were they called? They were called like special points. I can't remember now, like bozo points or something. God, meow meow beans. That was it.
Meow, meow beans. Wow.
I knew someone would remember. So yeah, how would you do Jurassic Park? Would you? I think I want a Planet of the Apes set, but with dinosaurs. I want a like post-apocalyptic dinosaur wasteland. Society's collapsed and dinosaurs roam the earth.
No, because they did that Kylo Ren movie, which was like a survival against the dinosaurs.
Oh yeah, but you don't do it like that.
That was not a good film.
That was real bad. No, but you do it more like I don't know. Can't think of a good example. Like Planet of the Apes. Get what's his name? Gollum. He can do the dinosaurs. Andy Serkis.
I would want it more like Aliens.
Mm-hmm. Oh, so Jurassic Parks.
Yeah. So a little bit like how they did Jurassic Park 2, where suddenly they're like, now, there's poachers and hunters going to the island or whatever. Mm-hmm. Something a bit like that, but go a little bit more horror, make it a bit more grown up. And then going to this, like, going through the labs, a bit like Dino Crisis, like creeping around.
Oh, so it's like a team going in and the park's already been overrun and ruined and they're creeping through the ruins.
Yeah, they've gone back, like completely ignore all the other Jurassic Park movies.
So it's just a sequel to the first one.
It's a sequel to the first one, and they've gone back, 30 years later now? 31
years
and it's
later?
all
kind of ruined and overrun and the dinosaurs stomping around.
And you go in and this is when you bring back one of the original cast members of like we need you to help us do this thing.
This is kind of the plot to 3, I think.
A bit like that, but you make it more horror.
And no talking velociraptors.
You don't talk to the velociraptors. I would have a throwaway scene in there where whatever, like they've been talking to the guy, what's his name, Grant, Howard or something, and these like fucking Chad kind of private military guys are like, shut up, Poindexter. Then there's a bit where like a velociraptor comes out, or they've got them cornered, and one of them is like, easy, and then it literally just bites his arm, and they just pull them apart. And
I would love to see that, because it felt like everyone had got force powers in the last film.
everyone did have force powers, and it was just
You
like,
don't want to eat me.
like, oh, a T-Rex. It was so stupid, so bad. Okay, so it's like The Lost World,
But good.
but you take that kind of premise, you make it a little more alien, you make it way more grim, do a lot more like inside the facility and kind of like dig into.
Out
I want big tanks full of like horrible dinosaur embryos,
genetic experiments gone wrong. You could have like human dinosaur hybrids that were like aborted and failed experiments and stuff in there, coming out like zombies or whatever.
So that was originally going to be
the sequel to the one that ended up being Spooky House Dinosaurs.
Well, so I think it was before they made The Lost World. Oh no, whatever, Jurassic World. They like there's all the concept art where it was like it was gonna be half dino, half person.
Because a small amount of that made it into Jurassic World 2. Because there was a clone girl.
Make the girl, and she's a clone of the.
Yeah, which is such a lame side plot.
I was like, oh, like. I'm watching this because I want to see dinosaurs. I want to see dinosaurs be cool and scary. And
it's amazing how often movies kind of miss the point.
Yeah, of
like,
what made that film kind of cool. What was the hook about that movie?
Like when you want to watch a Transformers movie, you don't want to watch American Special Forces Man for 90 minutes.
Yeah.
You want to watch the fucking Transformers, you know?
Doing cool Transformer things. And like I appreciate you've got to ground it and you've got to have like an in.
And when you see a Godzilla movie, you don't want to...
I don't care about fucking army guy's wife and her traveling around the city because stuff is going weird somewhere else. I don't give a shit.
No, I don't need subplot about podcasters trying to break into a military facility.
Yeah.
Just show me the goods.
Bad.
CG expansive, true. Doesn't all have to be... You don't have to see monsters on screen all the time.
Do more... Also, CGI... significantly cheaper than practical effects and stuff like that. I'd want a ton of practical effects of my dinosaurs. I want someone having their guts ripped out. More velociraptors. Those guys are scary.
Yeah. You can make up new ones as well. Have these little fucking swarmy bastards or something.
Yeah, who are those little guys that ate the kid in the second one
killer
or the
chickens.
third one? Yeah, those guys are cool.
Yeah, just 20 of those pecking at you.
Kind of terrifying.
Because then you can really have the characters like kicking them off and slapping them away. That'd be cool. I like that. Compy. Like in The Thing. Or you could do it just like The Thing. Yeah, there you go, The Thing. The Thing doesn't take a 20-minute detour to go ice fishing. Even though The Thing's only on screen for 5-10 minutes, it's all about The Thing.
Yeah, they keep that in. Velociraptors are based on a different dinosaur.
Velociraptors don't actually...
The one that's in the movie is actually called something...
Like a Diffie-Fololopodus.
Dilophosaurus, or... It's not that.
It's not as scary a name, is it?
It's just like the Utah raptor, sure, and it just is... It just doesn't sound nearly as scary.
Yeah, because it doesn't sound as fast, does it?
No.
You want to outrun a velociraptor? That shit's fast.
Yeah, that thing fast. Whoa, watch out. So that kind of vibe. More horror.
Okay. I can get on board with that.
Like, take kind of the plot of the second one, merge that with aliens. More of the film is going to feel like the scene from the first one where it's like the kids hiding out in the kitchen. Like, make it more terrifying.
Yeah. And don't have everyone be a dumbass to make the plot work.
No, definitely not.
Just write a story where people do sensible things and get fucked over anyway.
Yeah.
It's not that hard.
Yeah, holy shit.
Because nothing draws me out of a movie more than just Why are they doing that? Oh, so the story can happen.
Like, have them. They go there during a storm because whatever. The Coast Guard stops people going to this island. But they have to go there during the storm because it's the only time that they can sneak on.
And not get spotted.
But then that's why they can't super easily leave immediately. They got to wait for the storm to kind of clear up. Fuck it. Have a thing where they're like, we fucked up. They call the Coast Guard. And they're like, you fucking idiots. We can't come out for like 3 days.
Yeah.
Because it's monsoon season. It's the typhoon is coming through.
Exactly.
Like, get indoors because this island's going to be ravaged.
Yeah, and then you got that, like, you just got to live long enough to get rescued.
Yeah.
Easy.
And just have like some things just going wrong. Oh no, we managed to get power going, but the power's gone out. Someone's going to have to go out into the Velociraptor pen to
That's where we keep the generators.
We keep the pen next to the thing. Dino Crisis, 100%. I want basically to do something a bit like Dino Crisis.
Perfect.
Very cool. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk.
Let's make it so. You can have that for free, Paramount or whoever it is that makes them.
You're welcome.